Hello everyone, today we will start with Unit 2, Life in the Past, page 22. We will start with reading these extracts from a diary. So let's start.
Monday, the 22nd of January.
It was very cold this morning. There was ice on the inside of the windows. The servants made a fire for me in the bedroom. I had to wear 3 jackets, but I was still freezing. It was dark too. I needed 2 candles to write this diary entry.
Wednesday, the 7th of February.
Most people haven't got a clock or a watch because they're very expensive. Last night, the cat woke me up. I didn't know what time it was. Then I heard the night watchman shouting, 1 o'clock on a cold and windy night. This morning, I bought my very first watch, so now I'll always know the time.
Friday, the 16th of March.
I can't see very well, so yesterday I bought a pair of glasses. I took the boat to my office and I could see all the ships on the River Thames. There were lots of ships, so it was difficult to get to work. The river didn't used to be so busy, but I'm so pleased that I can see clearly again.
Friday, the 15th of June.
Today, I bought Elizabeth a very expensive necklace. It cost £4. Mr. Hales is coming to paint her portrait today. He's an artist, but he used to work in my office. I'm worried because Elizabeth's false teeth are very uncomfortable. She'll have to sit for hours while Mr. Hales paints her portrait. I hope she doesn't look unhappy.
Sunday, the 2nd of September.
The servants woke me up early this morning. There's a great fire in the city of London. It was an emergency, so I rode my horse into the city to speak to the king. They used to build houses here with stone. Now they use wood, so the fire is growing very quickly. Soldiers are pulling down houses in front of the fire, but it's still moving very fast.
Monday, the 4th of September.
Elizabeth and I were worried that our house was going to burn down, so this afternoon we took our possessions outside and hid them. One of my most expensive possessions is a block of Parmesan cheese from Italy. We dug a hole in the garden and buried the cheese so no one can steal it. I hope it stays safe.
Now you have to highlight the new words. We have here the servants. Look at the servants here. Also we have I was still freezing, so freezing here is a new word also. Another one we have here office, and also we have portrait here, portrait. Also we have here build, and also soldiers. Okay, we have here also burn down, and positions. Also we have dog and buried. Okay, workbook page 18, life in the past, vocabulary. Let's start. Look and read. Choose the correct words and write them on the lines. We have the vocabulary here. Okay, we have to choose between them. 1. A picture or painting of a person. It's already done. It's a portrait. Okay. Number 2. Very, very cold. What do you think? It's freezing. So we'll write here freezing. Okay. Sorry. Number 3 now. Someone who works for another person in their house. What do you think? It's a servant. So we'll write here servant. Okay. Number 4 now. To put something in the ground and cover it, it's bury here. So we write bury. Number 5 now. A building or room where people work. It's an office. So we'll write office here. Okay. Next, a person who works in the army. It will be soldier. So we write here soldier. Okay. Number 7. Something that is yours. It belongs to you. What do you think? Position. So it will be position here. We'll write it down. Position. Okay. Next. To make something by putting parts or materials together, it will be build. This one. Build here. Okay, so we will write build down here. Next, to use a tool to make a hole in the ground. So to use a tool to make a hole in the ground, it will be what do you think? Dig. So we will use or choose dig and write it down here. Okay. The last one now. To be destroyed by fire. What do you think? It will be burn down. So I will write here burn down. Okay. Question number 2 now. Complete the text with the words from activity 1. So we have to complete this text. You can see the picture here also. From activity 1 here. Okay, so let's start. I am a soldier in the king's army. Yesterday I woke up early in the morning. The weather was very cold. It was, what do you think from here? Which one we will choose? It was freezing. So the weather was freezing. Okay, let's continue now. And outside. I got up and called my, what do you think? My servant. So I'll choose here servant. So I called my servant to bring breakfast. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Suddenly I heard someone shout, "Fire!" I looked out of the window. There was a huge fire in the streets. Okay. The houses near us were going to, what do you think now? We'll choose burn down. So we'll write it down here. Number 4. Burn down. Okay. To burn down soon. We may need to, okay. We may need to, what do you think? New houses. We may need to build new houses. So write down here build. Okay. Next, I went to my office. So we'll choose office now. Let's write down office here. And so, okay, I went to my office and found my favorite. It was a small, what do you think? I found my favorite position. Position. We'll write it down here. Number 7. Okay. In a small, it was a small, what do you think? My position was a small portrait. So right now here, portrait. Okay, let's write it down here. Number 8. Okay. Portrait, okay, of my wife. I went outside to the garden to, what do you think? A hole. To dig a hole. Okay. I had to bury the portrait to save it from the fire. So I will write here bury. The last one, bury. Okay.